and I really like it as well. And I appreciate it that people come, they want us to speak, they want us to be part of the show. So I want to welcome you guys tonight as well as we go and talk about this very, very important topic today. Um, I'm only streaming on hello guys. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. It's going to be wonderful. Thank you for joining, guys. I can hear noise from outside though. Hello, guys. Good evening. Good evening, my people. My people, my people. I want to thank you guys for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Welcome to the live show. Welcome to the live show. The topic today that we're going to discuss is here. That is this topic: city boys versus village boys. The influencers, power, the 2027. So if you're joining, I want to thank you guys for being here. I'm prepared. So I want to thank you guys for being part of the show this evening. Thank you. Thank you for joining, guys. And if you haven't shared my live before, please nicely share it now. Let other people know what we're doing on YouTube and what we're doing on this platform is for the good of all. I want to thank you guys for joining. They launch their city boys and we launch our village boys. And I guarantee you, we have what it takes. And we're going to discuss about that tonight. I want to thank you guys. I'll wait for a few of us to join us as I'm only doing this on YouTube today, not on TikTok. I'm just available on the YouTube. Hopefully we can do something about it. So thank you guys for joining, guys. Now the city boy versus village boys. That's what we'll call it because that's what it has come to now. It is city boys versus village boys. What do you think make them? I think at the moment, whoever named that city boy, they are beginning to regret it now. They are regretting it. They are thinking maybe we shouldn't have named this thing city boys because these village boys, we are going to win this thing hands down. The argument is not even argument at all. It is power and influence versus fact. That's what we're going to do. Now, why am I diving into the 2027? Why do I want to talk about it? Because I'll be a hypocrite if I keep quiet and will repeat the same nonsense. And I will come on this platform in the next 1 year after the election and I begin to complain again. And people will look at me and say, you have a chance to campaign for a decent candidate. You refuse. You gave up. So I want to do my part. That's why I'm joining. So everything I'm going to say here today is going to base on nothing but logic, evidence. And that's what we're going to do. So if you are joining the live, I want to thank you. And I hope that my volume is coming sound and clear down there. And welcome to this show this evening. And this is not about attacking anybody. I will not attack anybody on this live today. I will not attack any individual. I will not do it. I'm not going to do it on their political belief. Whatever they believe that. I will say what I believe in. That's what I'm going to do. Because Nigeria is at a critical decision of its life. 2027 is not about emotion. And it's not about, it is about survivor. This is not a noise-making broadcast. This is thinking platform. What is City Boys? Let's talk about this. Why did Tinubu's son name his movement, his father's movement, City Boys? First of all, we have to take our time to say, what is actually City Boys? What did they mean? City Boys. And who are the village boys? Now, if you've been watching the event so far, you will understand that these people have no contempt for us. They have no respect for us. And it is high time to call it for what it is. Insult. Let me define the city boy, who are the village boy. I will define it for you. The village boy is me and you. The village boy is the people that are forgotten. The forgotten majority of Nigeria, affected by decision of this government. Joblessness, insecurity, migration, as you call it, Japa. Those are the village boys. The cost of living, fuel prices, impact on food, inflation, those are the village boys. People where they suffer, people when they get hope, people where they sick when they go hospital, people where they kidnap in their community, people where insecurity they show shaggy. Those are the village boy. People that cannot afford to have police escort. Those are the village boy. People that have nobody at the top. Those are the village boys. And the city boys has been enjoying. For the last 8 years of Buhari, they enjoy. Tinubu is enjoying. Then he gathers some influential and call them city boys. And their plan is to take over the country and control it to 2031. That's what they want. I want you to understand that is not a joke. If you give them a chance, that's what will happen. So the mindset that they have, that I thought Tinubu would resign and say that I don't want to govern again. I'm tired. Let me retire. Let me tell you something that Buhari did 8 years. And after 8 years, Buhari barely spent 8 months. Almost 1 year after he's left the presidency, he died in London. He died in London. After 8 years. And looking at Tinubu at the moment, I think is smelling Buhari legacy. This man never told you he was coming to change anything. He never told you he was coming to change Nigeria. As a matter of fact, he told Nigerians he's coming to build on Buhari legacy. That was what he told us. He never attended interview. He never believed he owed you guys any explanation. He said, Emilio call. Emilio call. That is what he told us. Now my turn. He didn't explain nothing. He said, now my turn. The contempt he has for Nigerian people is smelling. And when they go into power, they become the most coolest administration in the history of Nigeria. Everything went downward. Economy, insecurity, so many things begin to go crazy in the country. And when you look at him and the people that he surrounded himself with, you have to ask yourself a question. Can we afford this for another 4 years? So I'm not surprised that they are trying to use influencers to confuse you, to deceive you. But we're too wise for that. We're not going to allow that. So let them launch their city boys. And we'll launch our village boys. And we shall see who win the day. Because I can guarantee you, they cannot win the day. They cannot win the day. They cannot. That's what we're going to do. So I'll wait for our people.
Maybe they don't want to date me. Maybe they don't all hate me. Maybe it's vibes, maybe it's time, maybe it's something lately. Maybe you don't understand me, you don't know how to take me. Maybe it's real, yeah, it's not so crazy, not so hasty. Maybe it's fine, maybe it's something divine, oh yeah.
Thank you for still waiting. We are going to start the program full time right now. Yes, thank you. City boys versus village boys, what we're dealing with today. So hopefully we'll get to understand what we're doing. City boys versus village boys. Who are the city boys and who are the village boys? Those are the conversation we're having right now. So if you're joining us, thank you for being part of the evening again. Let me just set this up because I wanted to connect to our audience as well. Hopefully we'll get to do that. Trying to put my camera where it can be nicely. Yes. I call it city boys versus village boys. Where we go from here matters a lot. So for those of you guys that are joining, thank you. So we're going to ask critical question. Why did they launch that? Because it's an insult on the people of our nation. Serious insult. Serious insult. Got some video and some statement that I'm going to make here tonight. Thank you. Those of you guys that are joining on TikTok, I want to thank you guys as well. I want to really appreciate you guys. YouTube, we're there. Facebook, we're there. So the topic today is city boys versus village boys. Influential power, the 2027 decision. Now make it clear, ladies and gentlemen, that this evening, I want to welcome you guys to a very critical conversation that I want to have with you guys. And I don't want to shout. I want us to think. So welcome to a platform where we do not follow noise. We follow logic. My name again is Mr. Ben. For those of you guys that have been waiting on YouTube, thank you for being part of the shows again. My discussion today is going to go away from tribal discussion. It is not about celebrity or dragging session. Tonight is a political education. We are going to talk about city boys versus the village boys. We will announce who are the village boys and who are the city boys. Now, if after definition of these two phrases, you find yourself say you dey inside village boys, then you have to make hay while the sun is still shining. We'll talk about the influences, power, and we'll also talk about Nigeria economy. We'll talk about insecurity. And then most importantly, we will talk about your vote in 2027. Because whether you like it or not, 2027 will determine the value of your salary, the price of your food, your safety. So this is not about entertainment. This is survival. What is City Boys? Who are they? How did they come up with the name City Boys? What do you think their agendas are? Already with the name alone, it's an insult on our people. The name alone is an insult on our people. They are so arrogant that they have so much contentment for you. They don't have respect for you. So they see themselves as a city boys. They want to crush you. That is kind of a gangster kind of statement. And they have a bosses, they have a transportation, they write their name, city boys. Okay, we want to gather all the village men, all the village boys. We are going to define what they mean by city boys. What is their agenda? I'm sure they are regretting it now. They are regretting. They might have to change the name. What is city boys? Who are they? And let us start with a simple question. Who are the city boys? The government has just brought together a group of influencers, good for nothing public figures, people who have benefited from the system or are benefiting from the system, and they carve out their name for themselves. They say they be city boys, so they want to continue. There's nothing wrong with sources. I don't have a problem with sources. There's nothing wrong with these guys buying cars and doing whatever they're doing. And there's nothing wrong with anyone supporting government. But democracy demands one thing. The people must think for themselves. An influencer is not your problem. They shouldn't think for you. Yes. And I don't have a problem with them align themselves. The real question is, do they represent you? Those influencers who you gave, it is now Nigerian people see them and made them influential. Now when I see them, can't say, we want to follow you. Now, if they ask those of you guys that are following Cubana Chief Priest, why are you following him? You don't know. Because he drive a Rolls Royce and he say money na water. And he wear Louis Vuitton. That's all. And millions of you guys went and followed him. Then he turned himself into a celebrity. And when it is time, he presents himself as the person that will negotiate on your behalf. The person that know what is good for you. I remember the story when we were growing up, the story of tortoise. They say tortoise and the other animal. They appeared in a very high sky for food. And then they were distributing food. And the tortoise was very, very intelligent. The tortoise said, when they are asking about the name, the lion was giving their name, all of the bird, because the tortoise categorized himself as a bird, because you don't really know what tortoise look like. He hide his head. So tortoise say, I'm a bird, I can fly. But on this day, he couldn't fly to the joining. So the rest of the bird took him and they get him up there. The story, we all remember this story when we were in the school. And when the tortoise got to the top, when they were asking about names, the king of animal was asking about name. And they asked tortoise, what is your name? The tortoise replied, my name is all of us. My name is all of us. Then the king of animal who hosted the party then hand over the food and say, this food is for all of you. And the tortoise then sat down and ate the food alone. When he finished the food, the rest of the animal were disappointed because they know they got him to the top. After the party, and people need to return back to their communities. Now, tortoise can't fly. Tortoise was expecting these people, the rest of the animal, to carry him back, the bird, to carry him back to their land. And they say, no, we're not carrying you today. And according to this children's story that we read, they say that is how tortoise got the back problem he got. Because tortoise have to jump all the way from a high scraper to the bottom. It was a funny story, but I have a lesson from this story. I have a serious lesson from this story. Now, a few months ago, Cubana chief priest, Davido, all of them went to see the president. And Cubana chief priest looked at the president and he said, I am a big influencer. Now, we talked about it on this platform. I did talk about it on this platform. He said, I'm a big influencer. I look at him. I ask myself a question. Who does this guy influence? What does these people have? Do I know Zenko? I have never bought his product. I've never met him. I don't care about him. He has never affected my village. He has nothing that I envy. I'm talking about Zenko. Obi Cubana. I have never met these people. Sheyi Tinubu, never have any contact with him. So what will now make me feel these people then be influential? Nigeria. So when they appear in the president, they say they are influencers. The government was looking for people that have followers, and they reach out to them. Come and help us launder our image. We'll give you license to do whatever you want. No question asked. We'll give you license to set up a bank. We'll give you license to launder your money. We'll give you license to do all of your dodgy business. No problem. Just support us. And make sure all the mumus that are following you, you can convince them to support us. Who made them the Southeast voice? Who made Obi Kubana the voice of Igbo people? Who made Kubana Chief Priest the voice of Igbo people? Nobody. So what we are going to do is that I'm not against them. Don't get angry with them that they decided to call themselves city boys and they want to support Tinubu. That is their headache. There's nothing wrong with that. We shouldn't have a problem because they are supporting the government of the day. And as I told you guys, I don't believe in the tribal politics. I believe in competence. But the question you should be asking yourself, did they represent you? Did they represent what you are going through? What are they presenting that make you feel these are part of my team? Nothing. This is where the education comes from. We want to thank God the election is starting so early. The campaign is starting so early. We can talk about it as long as possible to educate our people. Because if Nigeria is working for you, support whoever you like to support. But if the food price have doubled, your income has remained the same, insecurity have increased in your area, you are afraid to travel by day, you are afraid to travel in the night. A common snake bite can take somebody's life. Churches are not safe. Communities are being run over by the city bandits. Lawlessness has become order of the day. Now, if after seeing all of this, you still need me to convince you, then you deserve what you get. Because the city boys, they are living in comfort. They have no, they don't even have understanding how to explain to you what you are going through. I had that Zenko bought 20 buses or 100. Somebody that can afford to buy 100 buses to give it to president. That person will not be able to explain what you are going through as ordinary person. So if that person is able to convince you, then you are the mumu man. So we must stand up and do the right thing by joining the Village Boys movement. Not with violence, but with fact and figures. Now, let me tell you who are the Village Boys. The Village Boys are not illiterate. Village Boys are graduates without job, traders battling to get a job, furniture man who nobody patronize, family sending their children abroad to go and suffer for them, youth doing trade job to survive, Olosho on the street selling themselves to make money, desperation, Okada man, driver, fishermen. Those are the Village Boys. Hospital bed, those are the Village Boys. pregnant woman who cannot afford to pay hospital bill. Those are the village people. The boys that are in the village, no hope to even travel out of the community to city. So if you feel the pain of this system, you don't need me to talk too much. You don't need any influential, but we are going to help you. We are going to guide you. Because if we don't, you can likely mislead again. Now, the argument here is this: election don't count. Tinubu will win it again. That is the most retrogressive statement. They are happy every time you say that. Let me tell you something. What you are not ready to die for, you're not ready to live for it. Nigeria is at a crossroad. And your children are counting on you. Me that is speaking to you now, I have nothing to lose. I could shut my mouth down. I won't talk about the country. I will not campaign for anybody. I will not preach. I will not offend anybody. I have escaped. I have escaped. But if I check my phone now, and I know some of my family that have not escaped, that are asking for handout, not even enough, just money to eat, money to buy foodstuff every day. So I want to talk on their behalf. They don't have a platform. They don't have a voice. Those are the village people I support. And that is why I'm standing for them. So if you feel this is your platform, this is your voice, channel your anger and make sure, point to point, you are making up your mind that regardless of how much dabu these people do, you will not see them as anything other than, I don't want to say the name. Those are the reality. If you feel this economic pain, economic reality that is confronting you, then please remove emotion and do the right thing. We have entered political season. We will not allow any distraction again. We have entered into a political season. All those online drama, we will stop it. All those online drama, we will stop it. Because that is what the government will want for you. They want you to continue dragging each other, fighting each other, because the system has failed. Somebody sent me a video today, say there's this guy, that there's this girl or this guy, I don't know what the guy is, that support VDM, and the guy is collecting 9 million from somebody and he's taking 3 million. I asked this person, do you know why this person is able to do that? It's because there is no system. A country has failed. That is why if somebody who owes you money, you don't have any justice board to go to. You go to influencer. What is the influencer going to do? Let me ask anybody a question. If I owe you money and I don't want to pay you, what in VDM fee do me? If I decide not to pay, nothing. Waiting anybody D1 fee do me, nothing. At the end of the day, the court of law, it don't fail. Our people have now resort into private individual to be mitigating for them in a case that can be handled easily. So I told the person, I'm not interested. Ben, you're not interested because you are supporting very dark man. That is why you're not interested in dragging this person. I said, what? Are you okay? I said, why? I said, do you think it's normal that somebody's owing you money, you have to go and tell somebody influential. That means your court has failed you. Your police have failed you. Everything that's supposed to form up a system has failed you. So you now depend on one influencer to save your life. These are the reason why you need to vote. These are the reason why you need to take a stand. If a kidnapper carry you, you are calling Harrison. Then Harrison now discover, wow, there's a business here. Let me set up my own kidnapping company. Let me ask you a question. If you have a security company and they hire you to protect a shop, cash and carry, and the first day you give them a quote, you told them, oh, this shop is very big. And they tell you, okay, we are losing, before we hire you, we are losing 5,000 items a month. 5,000 items. That's what we're losing. So we're hiring you to reduce the losses in the shop. So you quote them. You said you will need 12 officers round the clock to protect the shop. You give them a quote. You accepted the quote. They approve it. You supplied cash and carry 12 officers. So they are working clock by clock. But your officers are very good. Your officers are good. They make sure nobody is stealing anything. They cover every corner of the shop. And then the contract was to be reviewed every three months or 6 months. And in the 6 months, when you are going to the review meeting, the shop take a stock of how much they have lost. And the shop discover that they are not losing anything. In short, you are doing a good job. They were losing 5,000 items before. And after 6 months of you in the position, they will tell you they want to reduce your staff. It's a natural instinct. So the chaos will have to be caused by you. Neither you plan to come and steal there, or you have to keep the contract. You have to shoplift yourself, send people to come and cause havoc just to keep the contract. Let us relate that to insecurity. Most of insecurity happening is being orchestrated by corruption. Because the more there's insecurity, the more somebody is getting rich. So they cause insecurity intentionally. If not, how can you explain to anybody that in a community, armed robber come into a community and they kidnap 150 people in one day? How can you explain that bandits enter a community and kidnap 160 people, 300 people? How? That is business. Somebody is getting rich. So if you want all of this to stop, then we have to try to change the baton from the current holder to someone else. Are we going to guarantee that the people we are going to bring in, they're going to be decent? No, but it's a natural thing that when something is not working, you change position. If you are standing on this position and it's not working for you, you change position. We cannot say because it's not working, I'm just going to keep on standing here. You change position. In a developed country, when a leader is not performing, you remove them. Even common football that you are supporting, when a football team is not performing, they sack the manager. They don't say we are renewing your contract for another 4 years when you are losing all the matches. So anything you think those city boys represent, the reality is opposite of it. So choose your battle. Don't fight Obi Cubana. Don't be insulting him everywhere. Educate people. Did they represent your interest? If they don't, my brother and sister, you have your way. So your vote must not count on influencers. It must count on economy recovery. Not count on who is the biggest convoy, who is influential among this political party. Your vote should count on insecurity, should count on hunger, it should count on joblessness. Insecurity is not what rich people experience. Insecurity is what poor people feel every day. That's what our farmers in the village feel every day. That's what our students feel. They can't travel. They get kidnapped. So if all of these do not represent you, that they represent, this is what they represent, this is what they want to continue with. If that is not what you want to continue with, then you don't need to worry about their influence, because their influence has nothing to do with you. Campaign, educate people. We can stay online and insult them all day long. We will lose strength, because they are playing politics of influence. We are playing politics of fact. So Obi Cubana, Chief Priest, and all the rest of them, they shouldn't be your problem. Your problem should be joblessness, hardship, lack of direction in the country, healthcare, schools. Those should be your concern. So if they call themselves city boys, we the village people, we want to talk and we want to share our experience. So do not worry about them. Be consistent. Don't allow them to divide you with tribe sentiment. They're going to bring tribes in. They're going to bring religion in. They're going to bring so many sentiment in. Be wise. Be wise. They're going to tell you nothing will change. They're going to tell you this person cannot win. Be wise and be guided. These influencers that are gathering themselves in the name of city boys, we the village boys know why they are there, because they are benefiting from the damage that this inept administration is causing. Now them, they enjoy this government. Now them, they travel up and down with police, private jet. They don't even hide them anymore. They do it and they post it for you to see. If you want to verse, let your verse reflect on your vote. And this fight should also go to your pastors. Your pastors are part of the influencers. Where did they stand? Are they standing with you? You pay them your tithe, you attend fellowship. Are they standing with you, or they are standing with the city boys? Those questions you people should ask. Because if you don't ask, you will lose the track. So let us stop fighting these people. Let us stop fighting, oh, Obi Kubana, they are not going to support P2B. They are not good. They are betrayers. P2B never play politics of tribes. He doesn't play politics of tribes. He doesn't play politics of tribes. And I'm happy they are not even supporting. Light and day cannot meet. So what the ruling party is doing, they are panicking. They are panicking because 2027, they cannot do what they did in 2023. So they are jittering, they are panicking. They are moving somehow. Because election is not going to be easy to be walked over this time around. And the Nigerian people must be determined. The village people must be determined to vote and let their vote count this time around. And any leader who wants to come and represent them must be ready to fight for the vote that these people will give them. So you're not going to see me coming here and be dragging. I know that dragging get a click. We have to intellectually defeat these people. Nobody in their right sense should be supporting this ineptism that we're seeing in the country. Nobody. It doesn't matter whether you like P2B, you like Atiku, you like this. The fact is this: when something is not working, you change it. You have the power to do it. And they're not going to be able to rob your election, rob your vote. So Village Boys is not a hate movement. It is a thinking movement. It is a political platform for political education, youth mobilization, inform people how to make decisions, tell them to look at the data. We are not telling you who to vote for. We are asking you, we are telling you, be wise before you vote in 2027. It will not be APC versus opposition. It will be Nigerian versus their own suffering. Choose your fight. Again, in 2027, it's not APC versus any political party. It will be Nigerian versus their suffering. Do not fight your fellow citizen. Do not insult influencers for their choices. Do not abuse them. Do not tribalize them. Instead, think, analyze, and decide. Your vote is your power. And that power must be protected. To my people, again, every time I have a chance to come to this platform, I want to make sure I drop something that we can all go back and look at. I'm not interested in dragging nonsense. Because if you actually look at Tinubu, Tinubu did not promise you anything in 2023. He did not attend any debate. He did not take interview. In short, he promised you suffering. He said he's coming to build on Buhari legacy. Is that not what he told Nigerians? I'm coming to build on Buhari legacy. And the next thing he said, Emi loko, na me, na my turn. I'm sure he has built on that Buhari legacy now. Let me tell you something. Buhari finished 8 years. Buhari was constantly in abroad for that 8 years. Buhari government was influenced by corruption for 8 years. Buhari finished destroying that country. And he died just a year after he left office. And look at the damage. Because Buhari supervised the most disastrous election in 2023. that election was not won by the current. We know it. There's going to be a repeat match. And thank God they have titled themselves that they are the city boys. You are the village boys. Now we shall see how that goes. That's why I say village boys versus city boys. So what I say here tonight is not just a live stream. This is not popular. Because I didn't come here tonight and drag Very Dark Man. Why is Very Dark Man no calling out whatever they call the guy name? No. 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 And another thing I'm hearing, P2B must spend money. He must spend money. He must spend money to win election.
Mr. Ben, Happy New Year, sir.
Pascal, Happy New Year.
Remember me?
I can hear your name, but I can't remember the name. I think you've been here before.
Yes.
Thank you, Pascal. Did you understand what we are discussing this evening? Have you been listening?
Not really. But I know what they talk. I listened to the ending part concerning the one you say that P2B must spend money. Then you also said why Very Dark Man did not drag this guy. What's his name again? Yeah, just talking about this recent Very Dark Man issue.
Yeah. So I was saying that some people are saying that P2B is not spending money, that if he's not spending money, he's not going to win election. So I want to tell Nigerians that if everything you are seeing today, you are still waiting for somebody to spend money. I'm not against not spending. Politics is expensive. But if that is your mission, then you've already lost. If your mission is to see a politician that will give you Ghana must go before you can speak what you are looking at, you've already lost. Now, I know the politicians have to do the needful. They have to mobilize. But at the end of the day, it should be your patriotic movement to say enough is enough. Enough of insecurity. Enough of this impunity. Enough of handing over life and death decision to Harrison. Enough of injustice being handed over to influencers.
But sir, there is nobody that is handling issues to Harrison. If you need his help, you go and meet him. If you don't need his help, you stay. Nigerian police, you not go and report something to him and they'll say, okay, let us call Harrison. So nobody is forcing Harrison on anybody. The same way that if your phone lost today, two of us knows that you not go and meet Very Dark Man. Two of us know that you either meet Harrison. You meet Harrison if you are given only two of them as options.
Pascal, hold on. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
I understand what you are talking about.
Why do you think if your phone is missing, if your brother is missing, somebody kidnapped your brother, why do you think the point of contact should be Harrison first?
Because he's an available tracker, sir. In the whole of in the whole of Abia State, Port Harcourt, Imo State, Uyo, if you go there and say, CEO, they lost my phone, I lost my phone, they scammed me, this one, that one, they'll give you my number. You mention Pascal there, they'll give you my number.
So they will give you.
Where you're pointing out now is, does it mean that I'm the one stealing all the phones in this?
No. Pascal, hold on, because this is a very interesting conversation. So do you do tracking?
Yes, sir.
So you do tracking. So if I lost my phone now, and I tell you that I lost my phone, and you help me track the phone. What would you do when you find the phone?
I'll give it to you.
No. How would you get the phone?
After getting the person using the phone and his location, I'll use the closest police station at that area and go and effect arrest.
So you go and effect arrest with the police?
Yes, the closest police station to where the person is.
So we're supposed to be the first point of contact if somebody lose their phone.
You said, am I supposed to be the first point of contact?
Yes, if somebody steal from me now.
Okay, thank you for that question. In a society that is working, I should not be the first point of contact. But in the Nigerian system now, I should be. And anybody that is wise enough that wants to see his stuff or get results, I should be the first point of contact. Because now I've had cases of where police will take money for tracking. They will not release it to the tracker. Number two, I've had cases where police are directly involved. There's a phone tracking matter. It's through the policeman handled the matter well. The policeman that was the suspect handled it well. Someone met me and told me he lost his phone. I tracked him. He did not tell me the details that happened in the phone, the transaction and so on. This was when I tracked the phone and saw that it's in use. There is a police officer using the phone. When we got the police officer arrested, because they said you don't do normal arrest to a police officer, you need to write to the place he's serving and tell them to provide him. So they wrote to the place that he's serving and told them to provide him. The policeman came. What happened there is they went all these their normal parade that are searching around and people that are crossing. They stopped this car and the boys ran away and left the phone. So one police officer picked the phone up and started using it. You understand what happened?
Hold on. Let me listen to you again. So the person that stole the phone ran away. A police officer found the phone, and the police officer started using it.
No, it's not it. The person that owns the phone ran away. He was running from police.
So a police then found it, and the police started using it.
Yes.
So what do you think should happen to that officer?
He should be dismissed. That's why I said he handled the issue well. He apologized to the boy. The way he knelt down, this one lay down, was turning this one. He had so many people called begging. Then he told the boy that everything he spent tracking the phone and his damages, that guy claimed damages, but it was with the police that he will pay for everything. He returned to the guy, I think 150,000, both tracking and the whole expenses, returned it to him, told him that he would do a video and give him personally apologizing, which he did.
Is that police? Is that police still in service at the moment?
He's still in service.
So now, because of this, now you now believe that the best thing we can do now is to have more of you people instead of the country working.
No, if the country is working, I will not see any need. But what the country needs is more people to join it.
Hold on. April, can you mute yourself when you join, please? If you join, mute yourself. Pascal is talking. Thank you. Pascal, go ahead. Pascal.
Yes, I can hear you.
So I have a question for you. I like what you say you are doing. You say you are a tracker and you help people to recover their stuff. Then you have to use police.
Can you see the comments that someone made now? Because some police stole my phone some other years back. My chairman, because of Mr. Ben, to teach Mr. Ben, like to introduce myself to Mr. Ben, I'm going to take care of the cost of tracking that phone from beginning to end. You are not paying a dime. Then in this life, maybe in a month's time, or let's say 2 months' time, because work is much now, I will come back and return that phone to you.
So what you are? So you can help the person to track their phone, right?
Yes.
Okay. I appreciate what you are doing. I'm not going to stand in here and tell you what you are doing is not right. But when we are looking for a longer time solution for a country like Nigeria, do you know at the moment that the people have given up on institution in Nigeria? Do you know that?
Giving on. Yes, I know.
Now,
the system is not working.
That is why Harrison has become a kidnapping expert, even though why he's also a very big Onyoshi himself.
Can you prove that?
Yes, I can prove it 100%, Pascal. He knows he's Onyoshi.
I'm not coming here to say.
I know. No. I am telling you.
I'm coming. Let me just.
Hello, Ben. Good evening.
Before I come out now and tell you, I can clearly tell you, Very Dark Man is a criminal.
Okay.
Because I've studied him. Because I've studied him from beginning to end.
Hold on.
Hold on. Pascal, I have a question for you.
Pascal, no, Mr. Logic, hold on, because Pascal says something now. Pascal.
Hello.
Let me just complete the statement.
Harrison, Mr. Bell, let me talk, please.
April, hold on, please. I am debating Mr. Pascal. Pascal came with a point.
I want to talk because of Pascal.
Now, I beg, hold on. I need to talk, please. This is my show, and I appreciate that Pascal take time. April, give me time to finish. And Mr. Logic, hold on. Mr. Pascal, now, you say that Very Dark Man is a criminal. That's what you say.
Yes.
Now,
I can prove to you from beginning to end.
You can prove to me.
Yes. But I cannot come and tell you that Harrison is a criminal or he's not a criminal, because I've not had time to go to him deeply.
April, maintain the noise. April, maintain the noise on your background, because you are coming up and I don't want to mute you. So maintain the noise. So you will talk now. Now, Mr. Pascal, let me not argue with you whether what you say about VDM, because you say you have evidence to prove it. But if I tell you that I have evidence to prove that Harrison is not just Onyoshi, he's a Kina himself, what do you have to say about that?
I would like you to. I'll then listen to your own side and then also hear and learn from your own side.
Okay.
Because me, I cannot judge a picture now from only one person's story.
Okay.
I like hearing this part of the story.
Okay. Can I hear your own story? Can I hear your own story about VDM?
Okay, now let's start from the issue of Mohbad. It was after Mohbad's issue now that I said, this guy is not on the right track, or he has deviated.
So there was a time. Was there a time you believed that VDM was doing the right thing?
Thank you. I'm coming. It's what I was about to say. It's something I told myself. I'll never talk back at anybody that insults me because of Very Dark Man, because I insulted people because of him. If you come and tell me I am a fool, I am a bastard, I am a distant, I will not reply you. I will not insult you back. I was once as stupid as you are currently. That's why I will ignore you. I won't blame you. I will not say this thing, because I was once. You know that part of those money I donated to his distant, I donated to his foundation. The transfer is on my phone. I donated 50,000 naira.
So what makes you now to believe that VDM is a criminal? Because you donated to him?
No, not that. No, not that. I told you that was then that I felt this guy was on the right track. I'll use 3 different scenarios. First one is the issue with Mohbad. Second one was his issue with what's this person's name? Don Jazzy. Then third one is his issue with B-Lord.
So what did you do? What did you do with the Mohbad case? What did he do that makes you feel like he's a criminal?
If I'm telling you to come and judge between me now and April, that you should mediate between the problem I'm having with April 8 TV. And now you are trying and you are giving your own suggestions. After a while, I come and see you in April 8 TV's house. Have you not been? Will your view still remain your view?
Okay. Is VDM in charge of criminal investigation in Nigeria?
He's not in charge of criminal
So
investigation.
what is his hold on. You sound very intelligent. We're gonna go there. What is VDM official responsibility in Nigeria? What job did Nigerian government or the Nigerian voter give to him?
There is no single job, but the thing that is there now is we feel then that he was an activist, but even now he's not an activist, he's a content creator. Take this in everywhere. VDM is a content creator.
You are still going in a rabbit hole. I want Mr. Logic to speak to you, please. Mr. Logic, go ahead.
All right, thank you, Mr. Ben. I just want to debunk what this pastor is claiming he does on life. You claim to be a tracker. First question I want to ask you, what kind of phone do you track? Because to my knowledge and to the knowledge of everybody, there are two major phone brands in the world, which we know as the Samsung and the iPhone, which is the Android and the iOS. So tell me, if I own an iPhone and the only way you can track an iPhone is through the iCloud. Now, if someone steals my iPhone and I come to you without giving you my iCloud information, how are you going to track it?
Okay, now let me answer your question. There are other phones even that are different from iPhone and Samsung. And these two phones you talked about, last week I recovered, I think 4 iPhones and 6 Samsungs. As I'm talking on call with you, I can share my screen of the chat where the phone were billed to the owners, different owners, as of last week. Now, secondly, if your phone gets missing, you don't use iCloud password, sir. You don't use your iCloud details. What we use to track phone is the IMEI number. How do you get the IMEI number? IMEI number is gotten from the carton of your phone or the receipt of your phone. Now, in higher crimes where you don't have the carton of your phone or the receipt of your phone, you are going to my profile, we can connect later. There is no need for that. In cases where you don't have the carton of the phone or the pack of the phone or the receipt of the phone, you can use the SIM card or the phone, the SIM card that was inside the phone when it got missing. From there, we'll send for, from there we'll reassign it, getting the IMEI number that what they call it, that SIM or phone
that device was using. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah, but the thing is that tracking can only be done by law enforcement. You do not have any software to track phone on IME.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, it is stated you do not have it. Stop claiming like you track any phone. Are you a law enforcement agent?
Hold on.
Mr. Logic, let him talk, because I want to learn from him now. Then I can educate him a little bit before he goes. I want to learn from him.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Logic, do you have a friend that is in the Nigerian police? If you have a friend that is there, go and ask him whether there is any time during their training that they brought biro and paper out for them and told them, see, I'm teaching you computer. It's left and right, they do that side. There is no police institution that does tracking. What they use are tech guys to do their tracking. And most of all these big tech guys, they remain anonymous. That's why they put it on police. I would give, there's this case they did, there's this big brand I wanted to make mention of. His name always, most times, skips my mind. And I don't really want to just give him shout out in this platform. These are the two major reasons why I will not do him. There is someone that was highly wanted in Nigeria, one matter. The police came, they could not get him. So they then said, I saw a news write-up that so agency, we mentioned the name of the brand that Nigerian police used for this stuff. So there is no Nigerian police that does tracking. Have you learned that one today? There is no, they don't do it. Go to every police station, check whether you see the computer there is for typing in the admin office. Check whether there's any place they are saying, I'm monitoring this, I'm monitoring that.
Have you been to the force headquarters in Abuja?
Jesus Christ.
What do you know about the force headquarters in Abuja?
German, I frequent there. I work for them.
So are you telling me the Nigerian police has no tracking system where they track all these things? Is that what you are claiming on live
My
Both
chairman,
can
the only people now that you come and mention, and I'll say this thing, is the EFCC, which them I don't know much about them because I've not worked closely with them. I work with them from a distance. If I do their work, they'll go carry it with investigation activity. I'm telling you, as of the Nigerian police, the DSS, they work together with the EFCC. So when I mean Nigerian police, I mean basic Nigerian police. I don't mean all these their extensions because even the EFCC is police.
Okay,
Do you know
I think we have gone too far through on that topic. I want to ask you a question. You say something here. You came on this platform and you call Very Dark Man a criminal based on your own assumption. Now, I want to bring you back to that. The reason why you say that is because I said I was measuring that Harrison is into kina and he's taking advantage of the weakness in Nigerian security. Do you believe Harrison is a kidnapper or not?
I've answered this question.
I ask you again. I ask you again.
Okay, let me answer it now. I cannot say Harrison is or he's not because I've not had time to study him.
Okay, now.
But the reason I can say that Very Dark Man is
no. You have no. Hold on, sir. Hold on. You have no point. You talked about Mohbad case. That's not criminal to have an opinion, a strong opinion over Mohbad case. Hold on there. Hold on there. You say he has. Let me finish, Pascal. Hold on, please. You say Very Dark Man have a strong opinion about Mohbad case, so they brought the case for him. Then they later see him hanging out with the two with Naira Marley. Does that make him a criminal? You also talk about the charity that you donated money into his charity, and you donated.
No, that's from the beginning. It's not part of my trade distance. I mentioned trade.
What are the three things? Because the three things I have to make sure I know what you're talking.
I mentioned the first one is Mohbad.
So what did he do in Mohbad that made him a criminal? What did he do in Mohbad?
Okay, let us leave that one since you put that
No.
I'm coming. No. The second one will make you understand the first one.
Okay, what's the second one, please?
Was Don Jazzy.
What happened? What did he say about Don Jazzy?
Now, he came out to social media and dragged Don Jazzy.
So?
I'm coming now. After dragging Don Jazzy, it was not up to a week. Don Jazzy did not message him. What Don Jazzy did was to pay 100 million naira inside his charity organization.
Did he force Don Jazzy? No, stop there. You don't need to go far. Did he force Don Jazzy?
No, he did not force Don Jazzy.
Okay, so how did he become a criminal in that aspect?
I'm coming. After that day, you know there's something they call cyber stalking.
Yes.
It's a very big crime in the United States and so on. There's another thing they call cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is what the Very Dark Man does. And what he does is cyber stalking. That's how you come out and you drag someone. After dragging someone like that, the person will not have option of anything than to bribe you with money.
Does that make him a criminal?
Yes, because cyber stalking and cyberbullying is a criminal offense.
Oh my God. Okay.
Cyberbullying is a criminal offense.
All right, stop. All right. Thank you. I have a question for you. Because people are listening, and I have a question for you. Now, I call Harrison a kidnapper, and I'm going to define it for you, and you have to use your own mouth to tell me. What does Harrison do? Harrison normally come out and said somebody is missing, and this is the person missing. Is that not what Harrison does?
It's what he does.
So Harrison will come out and say, this person is missing. We are looking for this person. That's what he does, right? Now, if they pay you now to do tracking today, if Mr. Logic give you 100,000 to do tracking for his iPhone, Mr. Logic said, my phone is missing. And Mr. Logic then give you 100,000 today. Today is the 16th. And give you money, 100,000. Help me track my phone. You have already advertised yourself as a phone tracker, right?
Yes.
If Mr. Logic give you 100,000 to help him track his phone, when do you track that phone? Immediately he gave you everything you needed.
Once I'm on the system in a day, I go to the system.
I say twice. What time do you start immediately? Say go to job and start tracking it immediately to make sure the phone.
Now,
yeah.
Once it's 1, I'm dropping. I'm entering the system by 1 o'clock.
Thank you.
I'm using this night. I have a job I'm doing this
Okay.
night.
No. Stop there. I like your answer. Now, if somebody said he's fighting, he's rescuing people, and they phone the person, and the person charged the family, they've charged the family of the person. Say, okay, Mr. Pascal, please, my daughter is missing. Help me find my daughter. Okay? And they carry money and give you. When do you start searching? When do you start posting? When did you start asking public to help you look after anybody with information? When do you start doing it?
Okay, let me answer that question. I don't do, I based in the East, I don't do social media tracking. I don't do social media adverts.
No. Sorry. You're not getting me. You're not getting me.
Your question. No. See, you
chill. Chill.
No, rephrase the question,
Chill. I beg. I ask a question. Let me take it to Harrison because I think I personalized it to you. That's why you're confusing. If Harrison claimed that he normally help people to rescue people, right? Are you listening?
Yes.
And somebody called Harrison and said, Harrison, my daughter is missing. And Harrison said, give me 1.1 million. They carry 1.1 million, give Harrison. And then they also told Harrison, the suspect in this case has been arrested, but the suspect have not confessed. When do you think Harrison is supposed to post about the girls when he normally posts on his page regularly? When do you think he's supposed to post?
Let me answer that question. I was about answering it in that previous distance, but you not allow me to land.
No, because Harrison, I use you. Yes, yeah.
Yes, Harrison posts that thing. I'm not saying Harrison posts, but see when he should post that thing. When he sees headway, it's just like they gave me a work to track a lady that was missing from a seminary school. The person that kidnapped her was their neighbor, her boyfriend kidnapped her and started asking for money. Let me not go deep into that. When they told me to track that thing, I looked at it. I did not post it. They were expecting me to see it on my status because I have a WhatsApp. People contact me mainly.
Was the suspect in? Oh, sorry. You are talking to Mr. Ben. You got to start listening to me because I need to get you to where I need to get you because you claim to be an expert. Does the suspect in that case, was the suspect arrested already?
No. That's why I said, if you allow me to land.
No, I'm not allowing you. It's very fast. We have to do something. You are a good thinker. I say, is the suspect, is yes or no, is the suspect in your case in police custody?
Yes.
The suspect is in the police custody?
Yes. When I posted that, see, this girl is missing, the guy was in the police custody.
So
the guy was already arrested.
When the family contact you,
I did not post it on that WhatsApp.
Hold on. When the family Jesus, you're being dishonest here. When the family contacted you that their daughter is missing, the suspect was already at the police station.
No, oh Jesus. That's why I say, can you just do a time down of 1 minute for me?
No, I don't. Listen, a question I asked you. When the it's yes or no answer. There's no explanation. When the family contact you, their daughter is missing. Was the suspect in police custody already?
No, the suspect. They don't know who the suspect is.
Okay, stop. I know where I'm going. We have your say. If the suspect is in the police custody, what would you do? Already, if the suspect's already been arrested and the girls are not been seen, what would you do?
I will continue tracking on the line. I will not post it. I'll continue my tracking on the line.
When you already know the suspect is already in police custody.
Okay.
No, they said I'm coming. That person is still a suspect. These people, they have a network they work with. That you are with one person doesn't mean that the girl is safe.
Okay.
There is a
Question.
network of people that are not yet caught.
Okay.
I did a matter. Okay, now let me give
Bro,
an
stop. Pascal, stop. This now I remember you. Pascal, stop. Again, I ask you a question. This platform is logical. Now you are the one that claim now that in Nigerian police they don't do any training. There's no biro to write, so they don't know how to do tracking. So you have already studied how to track. So you have a little bit of education in that area. So, and I'm asking you a critical question, a question of your profession. If your dog is missing, what is the best thing you do in the community? You make a post and post it. When human being is missing, what is the first thing that anybody do? You announce it. You said, we are missing somebody. This person is missing. If anybody see this person in any hotel, please, this is the picture. Is that not what they do?
It's what you should do, but it should not be done by a tracker. If you do it by
no,
a tracker,
I'm not talking about tracker. I'm not talking about tracker. Is that not what should be done?
So you could have allowed me to give me a time down. Let me just say this thing I wanted. Let me answer you from beginning to end.
No, we don't have time for long story.
It's just that personally you don't want me to say something.
Go ahead and say go ahead and say what you want to say, but make it brief.
Minus that, I don't see why you. I say a minute time
I am
down.
Oga, you came here to tell me that Harrison is not a kidnapper, and I'm trying to put it to you that he's a kidnapper. He kidnapped two girls, Afiba and Celine. He kidnapped them. Do you know Harrison kidnapped those two girls?
No problem. I said there's something you're preventing me. You don't want me to say.
I say no. You will say it. You will say it. Please don't go. I ask you a question. Do you know you are are you going now? You are going. I said no. Don't believe me. Do you know Harrison kidnapped those two girls?
I don't know, and I don't.
Are you willing to know? If I want to educate you now, so you can use your own tracking and experience to know.
I am willing to know.
Okay, let me tell you. Hold on.
Give me 1 minute.
No. Oga, you need to have the information.
After listening to you, you listen to me for just a minute.
Oga, I will give you 3 minutes to listen to you, but I'm going to download it for you. 2 girls went missing on the 28th of April 2024 in Aba. They left Port Harcourt to visit their friend in Aba. Their friend name is Blessing. They left to go and visit a man called Andrew in Aba. They stayed in Aba on the 27th, on the 28th. According to Andrew, they left his house. Those girls then, on the 28th, Blessing claimed that one of the girls phoned her or text her and said they've been kidnapped by the person they came to visit. They sent location to Blessing. Blessing hold that location for 72 hours without telling anybody. Are you listening, sir?
Yes, I'm listening. I'm hearing you.
Blessing hold that information for 72 hours. Blessing live in Port Harcourt. Blessing did not travel to Aba. The suspect was not arrested on that 28th. The suspect was finally arrested on the 8th of April, on the 8th of May. From the 28th of April to the 8th of May, that is 11 days. Are you listening, sir?
I'm listening.
You must not go. This is a very serious matter. Now, on the 8th, the suspect was arrested, not because of Blessing, was because of the family of the girls. Blessing was in Abuja on the 10th of May. The suspect was arrested on the 8th of May. After 11 days later, the girls have not been seen. Blessing did not travel from Port Harcourt to Aba. On the 10th of May, Blessing was at the force headquarters IRT office, the same office you talked about now, the same places you say you work with. Blessing was there to submit a petition to remove Andrew from Umuahia to Abuja. And when Blessing was there, Harrison was there at the same time with Blessing. Harrison said from his own mouth. Harrison and Blessing, they are not supposed to know each other. Blessing did not hire Harrison to get involved in the case. That was on the 10th. On the 11th, a family, Pascal, you must not go.
I'm here with you. Though.
A family member of one of the girls get a message on Facebook that somebody should contact Harrison. That Harrison is good at tracking and finding missing people. They contacted Harrison on the 11th.
Hi, Mr. Ben. Maybe tomorrow, your live tomorrow, I'll join. I'm going somewhere.
Now you want to go somewhere. Now you want to go somewhere. Harrison,
I have a job. I need to be online by 1 o'clock.
Oga, you are running. The case don't pass you now. You see, Harrison is a kidnapper.
Yeah, no problem. He's a kidnapper.
Yes, thank you. Bye. You see, Mr. Logic. You see, that is exactly. He just came. I'm a tracker. I track chicken. I track cow. And I know that boy is working with Harrison. Though she's Pascal. Be very careful.
Ben.
Yes, sir.
You see this guy, he just come online, they say him be tracker, him be this. Like he talk to novice, because I understand that before you can track anybody's mobile phone, you must have affiliation with the Nigerian telecommunication system.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something any individual can just come out and say there's still your phone that you have software to track one person's phone without iCloud or something like that. This guy is just talking rubbish.
He's just talking, and then he said VDM is a, and tell me why, or Don Jazzy, some story that doesn't add up. How does that one make somebody a criminal? Did he force Don Jazzy to pay him money?
To me, I feel this guy, he has links with Harrison. So
yeah, he has. I'm sure somebody is texting him not to talk on that case. That's why he ran away.
He ran away.
Because he knows the case. He knows. He's probably one of them.
He's one of them.
He's probably one of them.
Exactly what I wanted to say.
Yes.
He is part of that clique.
He's part of the clip. I'm telling you.
Because you can't just come out and tell Nigerians that you are. Who give you the right to track anybody?
You see, he knows exactly. He knows about this case. So all those things I'm talking, he knows about the case. But he knows I hold him on a public platform and I want to confront him and make him talk. He ran. Boom. Now I'm busy. I'm going to do tracking.
Track what? Nigeria, don't let anybody deceive you. Nobody can track your phone except telecommunication company. Those are the people that can track your phone. So any individual who comes out and say you have one dirty software is just a scammer.
Unbelievable. I got him. Now, the case, what we are discussing was very important, but he came and started talking about VDM and all that. I told you I'm not dragging anybody. I'm just here to educate Nigerians. People like this man are the reason why Nigeria needs a revolution in 2027. Harrison associate coming here to defend a kidnapper. Thank God I made him to even say that Harrison is a kidnapper. At least he knows. Mr. Logic, I can guarantee you that guy knows about this case. He knows 100%.
100%.
You see that you see how many times I have to call him? Are you still there? Are you listening to the story? Are you listening to the story? Because I wanted to push him to the corner. Harrison is Onyoshi. Harrison kidnapped those girls. Onyoshi.
The truth is out.
The truth is out. There's no even to talk about it. There's nothing to talk about it.
Truth is out. It's only a matter of time before verdict will be passed.
So I want to thank you, Mr. Logic, for actually joining the live. I want to leave
No.
you. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Our
bro.
people on the YouTube, thank you so much. If you enjoy it, make sure you share it. Thank you. Good night, sir.
Good night, brother.
Good night. I can, in 1 minute, summarize everything for them. In 1 minute. I won't even waste time. In 1 minute, I'll summarize it. And he ran away. This is who we are. Truth versus lies.